Hey y'all, welcome back to Inspiring Chit Chat. If you're new, welcome. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love and support. And if you have not already, make sure you are subscribed to our podcast channel and on our YouTube channel. So today's Chit Chat is going to be inspired by Payel, which is success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. So we have this crazy idea that the wealthy and the rich are just so lucky. They're so lucky that they have everything. They're so lucky that they're successful. Or we have this crazy idea that the only way you can be successful is if you're born into a wealthy or rich, family, which is not true. Sometimes some people are born into a wealthy family, but majority of the successful people worked hard for it. They deserve what they got because they put in the work, they put in the time, they put in those sacrifices. It wasn't just handed to them. It wasn't lucky. So you have to get out of that mindset of, it doesn't matter where you came up from, where you come from, how you grew up, who your parents were or are. It does not matter. It does not matter about that. It doesn't matter about the past. It does not matter. That does not define you of who you are and what your success is. So you could be the first one to break those generational curses and that generational poverty. You just have to be the start. Maybe you have to just be the one to step up and say, you know what? It is time for a change. And I'm going to be that change. So you can start a whole new life, a whole new, generational wave. Go for it. You have to work hard. You have to put in the work. There's no way around it. There's no way you're going to be able to escape it. You should not want something that is easy, because that 9 times out of 10, it's not going to last. You want longevity. You don't want something short term or something that's not going to work out just because you're trying to take the easy way out, the shortcut. No, we don't want that. So, put in the hard work. And, no matter how rough it gets, no matter how hard times get, you have to push through. You have to keep on going. You just have to keep the faith. You have to stay prayed up, and you have to keep on progressing. You should want to go at success like your life depends on it, your family depends on it, which it does. So you need to have that demand, that level of demand, and you want to learn and you want to study. You don't want to just go out there and not study or learn about it or teach yourself, or you want to get somebody who's successful in that field and that skill or whatever you want to obtain. You want to have somebody who's already there, so that way they can show you the ropes, teach you what they did to get to success. You can't just do it by yourself. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. You have to learn. You have to get equipped, and you have to make those sacrifices. So whatever is hindering you from going for success, you have to cut it off. You just have to cut off some sacrifices you may want to just cut off for good. Now, some sacrifices you may just want to cut off for now. Like maybe if you're watching too much TV, just cut it down. That could be time that you could be, studying or applying yourself and working on your business or working on your skill set, or, if you're out hanging out all night, you have to make those sacrifices. On the weekends, you want to go out with your friends and stuff. You just have to let them know, I'm sorry, I can't make it out this time. You have to make those sacrifices because, your life depends on it. Your family depends on it. So I know it may be hard sometimes. I know it's tough because, you want to be out and, you want to spend that time with your family and friends. But you have to think about it. It's just for now. It's just a temporary situation, So just think about later on in life how much time freedom you will be able then to go hang out with your friends or to also have family time and just be able to do the things that you want to do. And also not just time freedom, but you also have financial freedom. Wouldn't that be awesome? You having financial and time freedom. So you have to make sure that you are, working hard every day. Even when you don't feel like it, just get up, push yourself, give yourself that motivation, encourage yourself, even when nobody else is. You have to do it for yourself. Go through those hard times. Even through those hard times, you have to keep applying yourself. Now, if something, severe happens and you have to take a step back, a moment back, then it's okay to reset. I have a 2-day minimum reset. If something happens to me and I'm upset or, that it's distracting me from doing my work and working on my businesses, then, I have a 2-day reset. That is it. After the second day, I'm back at it, so find your reset day. It could be 2 days, 1 day, 3 days, 4 days, whatever, but don't just extend it out too long. You don't want weeks and months and then years go by and then, you don't want that. So make, when you're, overdoing it, when you're starting to procrastinate. So just don't overdo the reset, but it's okay to take time, but just bounce back. And most of all, you have to love what you're doing and learning to do as you're on a journey to becoming success in whatever it is. Because if you're not loving it, it is going to be chaotic for you. It is going to be stressful for you. You're just not going to enjoy it. The thing is, you want to be able to do something that you truly love and that you have a passion for and that you don't mind getting up every day and working on it and working towards it. Because, what's the point of you doing it and, learning to do it if you don't see yourself doing it for a very long time or if you're not actually enjoying it? So don't just do it just for the money. Neither like, oh, I'm going to do this because I know it will give me the money, or I know that I can become successful if I do. No. When you go into whatever it is that you're wanting to learn, of course, money is in the top reasons because, of course, you want to earn money, right? We have to earn a living. But that shouldn't be the first three. I say the first three. That should not be the first three because you're just going to let money cloud your judgment and you're going to think that you can earn all the money. But then you're going to find out that that's not really what you love doing. And the money's not going to come. If you don't love what you're doing, the money is not going to come. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to be drained. You're going to be miserable. You're going to be angry. And, nobody's going to want to put into your business or to what you're learning to do because your attitude, and how you're coming off and what your energy is coming off as. And that's because you're just doing it for the money and you don't really love it. So whatever it is, do what it is that you love to do. And don't look to see what is the best thing, the best hot topic. No, because still, if it's not something that you don't love to do or that you're enjoying learning to do, you're not going to become successful. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you love what you are doing and or learning to do. Because success, everyone has the chance to become successful. The rich and the wealthy are not lucky, or you don't just get to become successful just because you were born into a wealthy or rich family. No, you can become successful. You just have to believe it and then achieve it. All right, y'all. So let me know if you feel inspired. And if you do, you already know, I want to hear, what are you going to do to take action? What are you going to do next? I would love to hear it. Give me your feedback. I don't want you guys to just listen, but I want you to apply. I want you to apply yourself. I want you to take action. Don't just listen. Apply. So if you have not already, make sure you do subscribe to our podcast channel and our YouTube channel. And also follow us on social media. I will have them in the description below. And all right, later, y'all. May you live a blessed and prosperous life.